Hello, my name is Bernie, Andrew Bernard. My company is Innovative Enterprise, and Martin's asked me to do a video for Teacher 5 a Day. So I'm sorry you've got my ugly mug, but this is Bob. Bob, there he is. That's my Border Terrier. Now, Martin wanted me to talk to you about Teacher 5 a Day and what do I do to deal with the issues around the Teacher 5 a Day concept. I'm not a teacher, but I work in schools. We do enterprise and business events, and I also do that weird thing called motivational speaking. I talk about balls, to be honest. I had testicular cancer as a kid, so I talk about that in schools. Anyway, Teacher 5 a Day. When Martin first started it, I kind of got connected to it, watched what was happening, and I put the odd picture up. I occasionally send a tweet out. I'm a big tweeter. On Twitter, I'm at Enterprise SBox. It stands for Enterprise Soapbox, which is one of the products we do. Anyway, I'm also that on Instagram, where you'll see a lot of my pictures, which I'll refer to in a minute. So, the first thing, connect. How do I connect with people? I use Twitter an awful lot to connect with people. And it's been really useful for me in terms of community practice around enterprise, but also I met loads and loads and loads of great teachers, and it's also a great place to share ideas, and it's quite easy to upset people, but hey, I don't let that bother me too much. I also want to talk to you about connecting with people. I was 50 this year, I know, and there's loads of my friends all over the country. We connect with Facebook, all over the world in fact, and I realise that I don't connect face to face with people enough. So this year, 2016, and next year, I've made a promise to myself to connect with in person as many people as I can. Even if that's just having a sneaky stay overnight, instead of staying in a horrible travel lodge one evening, I'll stay with friends and kind of reconnect with them, chat, buy them a meal. Hey, it costs the price of a pizza, but you have a great night. You can reconnect with people. So that's number one. Also, connecting with nature. This is where I live. There's about 13 houses in our village. Well, not about, there are 13 houses in our village. So I connect with nature quite a lot. On my way to the office, I pass Ingleborough in the distance every day. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's shrouded in cloud. So I stop, and that brings me on to the next one, notice. I notice it. And a lot of my Instagram, at Enterprise SBox, is photos of sunsets, of clouds, of stuff like that, because I really like stopping, noticing, and let's face it, with this device you've got the ability to take photos, you've got the ability to do all sorts of things. I'm sorry if this is annoying with the shaking, sorry. I don't do this very often. The other thing, I love music. So one of the other things I really like to notice is sound, it's noise. So I'm making my best attempts to get my vinyl back out and start listening to my old 80s and 90s vinyl, disco and funk and soul. Talking of noticing things, I don't know whether you can pick it up on here. There you go, the most amazing sunset is starting. It's coming up to kind of 3:45 in December, so look at that, lovely. See that? Just notice that, that's how easy it is to do. So there's notice. The other thing, next one, learn. I'm not very good at learning. I went to a grammar school, I was a total idiot at school, did the wrong job for years, which is why I do what I do, because I thought I knew it all. Having worked in schools, every single day is different. You can learn something new from every single person you meet. So stop and listen. Don't just go, yeah, I've met your type before, because there's no such thing as a type. Everyone is different. You can learn something different from every single person you meet, and every bad experience as well as every good one. Now I'm sounding like a cheesy motivational speaker. I'm going to move on. Exercise. Exercise is something I am rubbish at organising. Because I work in schools, they don't move. I have to go to them. So I found that I have to drive a lot. A lot of my workshops take a lot of equipment. So I've decided I need to fit things in a bit more. So I've got my wife's old Fitbit, and the exercise I'm doing at least 10,000 steps a day. Sometimes I'll find myself walking up and down a hotel room just to get my 10,000 steps. I don't care. I'm still moving. So exercise, try and fit it in. Stick your trainers in the car. Also, cycling is my thing. Did the Prudential Ride 100 this year. I'm going to do it next year as well with the Prudential and a load of about 240 students from Teach First. So that's a national thing, and we'll be bringing all that together. So I will be after you for some sponsorship for that. And finally, talking of sponsorship, moving on to volunteering. I have the amazing opportunity with my 16-year-old daughter to go to Uganda. We're going in January 2017 for 2 weeks. So volunteering doesn't have to be that extreme. Volunteering is only really doing something that people can't pay you back for. We're going to Uganda with our local medical centre, and they've also built a school over there as part of a charity project called CRMI, and I cannot wait to go out there and do some work with the students on Enterprise. We're also going on a sneaky safari, so I'll be noticing things while I'm over there. So that's me. Thank you very much for listening. Sorry if I've made you a bit ill. I've tried to keep it fairly still. So it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from Bob. There you go, he's gone. He's gone off into the distance. Oh, he stopped. He's a good boy. Right, thank you very much. So at Enterprise SBox is the easiest way to find me on Twitter. Hashtag Teacher5A-day. What are you doing this year that's going to be different? Probably speaking better than me. Bye.